And check it out. Let's see what we have here. All right, let me go ahead and get this off the screen.
He said, yeah, I choked her, I snatched her hair out, he actually verbally admitted it to me just now.
At the same time, she's still there. So how do you...
Mary, help me! Mary, I'm going to jail! I'm going to jail, Mary!
Why are you doing that to her? You know what you did, man.
Watch how this unfit dad think he can lie his way out of jail after abusing his 15-year-old daughter.
Hi there.
Hey.
What's going on?
My little friend here. She's in my car. I locked her in my car.
Okay.
She called on her dad.
Okay.
Her dad abused her.
Her dad did what?
He abused her, like he beat her.
Okay.
And he left bite marks on her cheek. She has scars all up here and on her back, on her legs. She's terrified of me.
How old is she?
15.
15? Okay. Where is he at?
He's in the bathroom, but he told me he's not here. But I've been trying to get him to calm down.
When did that happen? When did the...
Yesterday morning, I believe. In the wee hours of the morning.
So she called?
Yeah. He just confirmed everything she just said to me. He confirmed everything. He said, yeah, I damn tried to kill her.
Over what?
Because she wanted to come back home. He has people coming back and forth, that try to take over his place. And like I said, this is not a dope boy, you know what I mean? You got a kid here. You can't have people around here like that.
What happened to Marion? Yeah.
Scared, show them. You called, you're scared, you talk to them. These people you need to talk to. She's having anxiety. She don't want to be here with him. She's terrified to go in the house.
Where did this happen?
It was the marathon first.
Where did it happen at?
He kept her out at the marathon in the truck all night long. Night before last. And I kept telling him to bring her back here, bring her back here. Now, I'm not her mom, but she's like my child,
Where's her mom?
He has custody of her.
Yeah.
And she's so terrified. But, I mean, you called, you gotta talk to them, you gotta show them. Because that's the only way things are gonna get resolved. If that's really how you feel and it's the truth, then you gotta speak up. Silence is never heard. And I never tell you nothing wrong. But see, why he's saying he called the cops on me for having you in my car right now, he's sitting there saying he's not home because they're here. You see what I'm saying? Just scared. I don't like that.
You just told me not to tell him nothing about this. You just told me not to tell him nothing about this.
But unfortunately, that's the situation when you call the cops.
Right.
You have to get some type of information because eventually somebody's going to end up going to jail for them coming out here.
Just come over here for me. When did it happen? Yesterday? The night before last? Here? Where? You guys in the car? What?
I said I want to go home.
You got you by your what? Got your brakes, you said? Because you were trying to get out of the car? Why didn't you call the police after? You couldn't? This the first time you can call? Yeah, I understand. Where were you staying before? You've been staying here since last time I seen you here? Yeah? What kind of injuries do you have? That? Scratch on your face? Lip? He was hitting you and stuff like that? You have something on your chest as well? Is that your dad's brother?
No.
I meant sister?
No, not.
Oh, no, okay. Did he tell you what he did to her?
Oh, yeah.
What did he tell
He
you?
told me that he beat her ass. And he damn near, he said, I damn near took her out of here. I said, you damn near took her out of here? He was like, well, not took her out, not almost, but pre-damn near. He said, yeah, I choked her, I snatched her hair out, you know. He actually verbally admitted it to me just now. I said, so if you would have took her out, how would you have felt? Because you want her so much around you, but if you take her out, how would you feel? He's like, I wouldn't have killed my baby, man. I love my baby. I'm like, but you've hurt her. But one person she thought would never hurt her, hurt her. So now she doesn't trust me anymore. She's so terrified to go in the house and all these people thought of her to come home. But she was so terrified, she doesn't want to go. He threatened me this morning. If I didn't bring her back this morning, he was going to have me arrested for kidnapping. I said, how can I get arrested for kidnapping when you willingly, openly gave her to me yesterday?
Right.
You brought her to me.
About what time did he bring her to you yesterday?
It was like 3, 4. It was afternoon.
Afternoon? Okay. What did he say when you dropped her off?
He said, keep her, take her home, protect her. Wherever I go, if I have to go somewhere, take her with me. Don't leave her alone. You don't trust nobody with her but me.
Did she show you injuries? Significant?
Yeah, she got like a nice little bruise right here on her leg, scratch on her
A bite mark.
face, on her lip.
Yeah, he had no mouth open on her.
And she was gonna show me something on her chest, but she didn't.
Okay.
2 nights ago, you said?
Hello?
2 nights ago? 2
Night
nights
before
ago.
last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Behind like the marathon. Right there.
All right. Hey, we're out here on 1800 block 20th Street, and a 15-year-old female has been abused by her dad physically. She's got visible injuries. Supposedly, I mean, there's a mark on her face. Supposedly, it's from a bite. Got a bruise on her leg. Her lip is injured, and she supposedly has more bruising on her chest. Happened back behind the marathon night before last. So she's in a family friend's car, and obviously scared to death at this point. Dad is supposedly inside the house. We haven't made contact with him. He's probably not going to come to the door. Yes. Yeah, he's got custody of her. Mother's out of the picture. The friend of the family said that he basically admitted to her that he did. He said he that he beat her, he choked her, snatched her hair. So he admitted to her. She said he did. No, in a vehicle. Like he kept her in his truck night before last. That's when it happened. I don't know why it happened. Well, let's see if he'll come to the door.
Say what?
So we're gonna see if he'll come to the door.
I highly doubt he is.
What's that?
But I highly doubt he is. She was already saying to tell him that he's not there, but he is in there.
Hi there.
You want to know what's going on with her?
Hi there.
You want to know what's going on with her?
Yes.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Okay, so we argue and very sternly. You know what I'm saying? She has a mouth. She disrespects me, whatnot. So I had some people here that had no business here. I've been told to leave. She wanted to come home. I said, no, you're not coming home. Now, what's disturbing her is that y'all are here and she's scared of going to jail. Now, I don't know. It's because I started to call y'all early. Being dead serious. She hasn't been home the entire night. You feel me? I dropped her off with my homegirl right there. Come to find out, she with the people that I put out my house. Now, whatever happened between last night and her getting linking back up with them this morning, I have no clue.
All right, let's talk about the night before, over by the marathon. The two of you in your vehicle.
We was arguing in the vehicle because, listen, she wanted to come home, right? So you're telling me what you're not going to do, what she is going to do. She got out of the vehicle. I grabbed her by her shirt. Her being my child, get back in the car. Get back in the vehicle, and we drove off and went behind Culver's. That was it.
What?
That was
Behind
it.
what?
Culver's. You know,
Culver's?
No, it's not directly behind Culver's, but you go up 301, make a left on University, and that first
Well,
left on
look.
Slip.
We can just be totally honest. Her story was a little bit more than you just put her in the car.
No.
And that's the real reason why we're here. No other.
Now listen. I don't beat my child, but what I do is you're gonna sit your ass down and do what I tell you to do, because now you're openly being disrespectful, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that, but we really focusing on the physical part of it.
Okay.
So you pulled her in the car, then what?
We drove off, and when we went, listen, when we got behind Culver's, over there in that little parking lot, we sat down and we talked. I don't know what she told you. I don't know what the people she was with last night, because she hanging with some real nasty, evil ass niggas. I'm telling you, God honest truth. Ask her. She has not been here the entire night. I don't know what they done put in her head.
So 2 nights ago, where'd you guys stay?
Not last night.
No.
Last night, I was here last night. 2 nights ago, that'd have been the night before last. Right over there. Listen, when I parked my car, my shit was there for 12 hours. It was that bad that I could not be here. Listen, if I don't feel comfortable.
It's your house, right?
Now listen, I cleared it. Yes, sir. I invited some people in, and like me and my daughter, we got a good relationship. I want to let you know that. We got a good relationship. It's a beautiful father-daughter relationship. We ain't never argue. Well, we argue, but it wasn't like how it is now where you're openly disrespecting. You will go out your way to disrespect me because you got people in your ear telling you anything. You ain't got to listen to your daddy, this, that, and the third. You ain't got to do what he tell you to do. None of that. Now, when you come out your mouth, Demaria, I'm going to ask you, please stop disrespecting. Okay, so now, I grabbed you, you just kind of scratching, all right? Sit down. Now sit down, close this door, don't move.
All right. So your story is you just pulled her in the car.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing else to that girl. I don't know what the fuck she got running. And I'm telling you the God honest truth. I don't know what the fuck she got running. I don't know what they done put in her head.
How did she get all the injuries on her?
Sir, I have no fucking clue. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious on her. I'm not lying. If she didn't tell you, I don't fucking know.
Okay, well, therein lies the issue is...
Did she say I did?
Yes, she did.
I did not do that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I didn't do that. And it's foul. Hey, Takar, who she been hanging with lately? I'm going to jail.
Yeah, go ahead and put your hands behind his back for now. All right?
Takar, who said she been hanging with? Takar, who said she been hanging with?
Hello.
Hey, listen.
I'll grab you.
Hey, you going to have to tell Mary what she's doing. Like, I didn't do nothing to her. Hey, hold on, wait.
What?
I'm being detained, I'm under arrest.
Right now you're under arrest. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Well, right now it's for suspicion of child abuse.
Oh my God. Can I turn my wrist? Please go talk to her.
Yeah. Okay.
Please go talk to her. Please go talk to her and tell her to tell the truth that you do this shit and Kershaw. I'm being dead serious.
You have anything illegal on you?
No, sir. And Kershaw, I'm telling you God the truth, bro. Listen to me. I didn't do this. You remember the last time we met and I was out of control? Kershaw, I didn't do this, bro.
Okay.
I'm telling you God the truth, bro. Ain't none of them. Ain't none of them.
Okay.
Ain't none of them. Right. Listen.
Can you transport him while I take care of the...
Hold on, wait a minute. Because she's gonna tell you, she gonna have to tell you, listen, them people that got in her ear, bro. I'm telling you the truth. Before you take me in, she don't understand how serious.
I understand, but we can't do all of that. Talk to her. Okay.
Hey, Mary, Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, Crenshaw, before you take me, can I get some water? Please, bro.
Hold on.
Please, bro. Hey, Mary, you gonna have to help me, bro.
Hey.
There are people that got in your head bad. Baby, please. Hey, hold on. Hey, listen.
Sir, you need, I'll let the window down for
Yes,
you,
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir. Hey.
I'm sorry.
No, he's trying to get her to, it's not, he's trying to talk to her.
Right,
Okay.
trying to talk her down.
Yeah. I need her to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Are you willing to drive her down there? I'll follow you. Or I can take her.
Take her.
Okay.
You take her.
Okay.
Because I'm not her mom. I really
Right.
don't. I don't really know them like that. But I took affection to her.
Right.
You know, because of him, and I just got a real close. I've only known them for maybe like a few weeks.
Okay.
But Okay. So this is where it gets real murky for me. Because you were so concerned about this little girl and they just asked you if you would take her to the hospital, but now you telling the police to take her to the hospital because now you don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, you gotta listen to everybody. Everybody got a side, and then there's the truth somewhere in there. But you know, as a father with a daughter, you have to be careful when men are automatically stronger than females, right? Like you're not gonna discipline her, and I'm not saying that his discipline is whatever he told that woman. If he did that is right, but you know, you ain't got to do a whole lot to a little girl to get her to get in line. You don't have to do all of that.
What have I said to you before, Steph? Right? If I look at my kids, I literally just give them a look.
Right.
I don't have to say anything. I give them a look, and they go, oh, "Okay, yes, okay."
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. And at the same time, I understand that teenage smart ass mouth too. Like I understand that. At the same time, I understand that you might be hanging out with the wrong crowd or whatever. You look like they're in Florida, they're in Sarasota. So they look like they might be in an area where there's a bad crowd where you're trying to, you know what I mean? Like I can understand all of that stuff.
Absolutely, yeah, of
However,
course.
the part that I really don't like right now is the fact that they just walked up to her and asked her, could you take her? I need her to go to the hospital. Can you take her? And she says, no, you take her. Now I'm like, why can't you take her? She's sitting in your car. Like for me, if I'm that concerned, yes, absolutely, I will take her because I don't want to just leave her with the police by herself. I'm somebody that clearly she feels comfortable enough with. But now I'm looking at this situation like, what's really going on? So I don't know. Let's see. I have a really tight bond with her.
Right.
You know, she does confide in me and she trusts me.
Okay.
You know, and I don't know what else to do from here.
Right.
Because I have my own daughter and my own grandkids.
Yeah. I mean, do you know? Does she have any other family?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Mimi. Listen, calm down. You're gonna go into the hospital.
Okay.
But you're not going anywhere.
You're not in trouble or anything like that, all right?
I just need to get you checked out.
I need to make sure that you're not seriously hurt, and then we'll go to the station.
Back home?
What?
Am I gonna be able to come back home?
Well, we're gonna have to find someone for you to stay with. Is what's gonna come. Okay.
Can I stay back here? Can I come back here?
You come back here. Come back here. I will stay here.
Okay.
Mimi, you are her family. You are her family. I need you to come to this house so that she does not have to leave her home. I am giving you permission. You and Sean need to come back here. ASAP.
What's their relationship?
That's her cousin.
Her cousin? Okay, how's her cousin?
I'm telling you, you need to come back here to the house.
Do you have their phone numbers and contact information? Okay.
They know that you're going to be staying here at the house with her.
Okay. Then why don't You and I go down to the hospital and start. That's going to take a little while, okay?
Okay. She's going to the hospital to get checked out.
I need to put on some white clothes.
Okay, that's fine.
So Sarasota Memorial,
yeah.
Sarasota Memorial Hospital to get checked out. They just want to make sure that she's not internally or physically messed up. You understand? Like from injuries like that. But they just wanted to make sure she had some type of family that she could come home to.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I can just get their contact information, I can call them.
Okay, okay. I put on speakerphone. Breathe, baby, breathe. And
Here, why don't you go get the water and then we'll take care of this. That way. Okay. Hey, this is Officer Guile.
Chris,
Look.
I'm being blamed, bro.
Okay,
I'm telling you the truth, bro.
your daughter said you.
I know that, but I'm being
You know.
blamed, bro.
Well, why would she put that on somebody else?
Because she's angry because I won't let her do what she want to do. When she want to do it. Chris, hey, help me. I didn't do this, baby.
Oh, sorry. I went a little heavy on that.
Okay, wait. Now, I'm not violent.
Okay.
We tussle. As far as those marks, listen, somebody's in my fucking daughter's ear. Listen, ask her. She has been sneaking. Well, I ain't gonna say she been sneaking, but one night, listen, sir, one night, it was about, oh my God, what happened? Something happened and I was in that boo crying. I had a mental breakdown.
Okay.
And she was nowhere to be found. Listen, she was with my homeboy, so-called Flame. They was gone about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
You understand me? I couldn't find my baby nowhere.
All right.
I was fucked up, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's going on, but somebody is doing something to her, and she's putting it on me. Now, I don't know if somebody's putting it up to me, but I need you to go. Like,
all right. Well, I'm gonna talk to her.
God, listen, bro.
So as we figure things out.
God.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail, bro.
All right. Well.
Hey, listen. I didn't do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, like, okay, now, ask Takara. When I dropped her off, listen, that same charger. I love you. With that same charger. Listen, that same charger. I dropped her off to her.
Right.
She ended up with some nigga named Shard, Flame, Mimi. How did she get there when I dropped off her? I'm not saying to get her against Takara. It's what she wants to do. You understand me? Now listen. I don't know who's putting up to this. I'm being dead serious, guy. That's why I came out the door.
Let me close the door.
Hey, let me get one more time.
Keep going on.
Get her a sec.
There's the last of it. All right.
Guy, I love my baby.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I'm not trying to go to jail because I didn't do it. Now, if I did it, listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I did it, I've been gone.
Drink some water and take some breaths, okay? And
she's never been without her dad like that, you know? She's been with him for how long? 3 years.
Okay.
Her mom's not in the picture. It's a very touching situation, you know?
Right.
And
dude, child abuse without great bodily harm.
Huh? He told you that from the beginning.
I'm going to jail, bro. Chris,
hey.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's not fair, bro.
Mr. Crawford.
Chris,
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Chris, I ain't do nothing wrong, bro.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro.
Listen to me.
I ain't do nothing wrong.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, Chris.
Mr. Crawford.
Chris, it's not me.
You're gonna need to calm down, okay?
It's not me, bro. So before you leave,
you don't want to get in any more trouble.
Chris, it's not me, bro.
I'm trying to tell you to stop. All right.
it's killing her that he has to even go. But at the same time, she's scared of him. So how do you...
It's gonna work out, hon.
Yeah, well,
just relax.
She knows what we need to get back. She's going through it.
We'll deal with that. Take a few breaths and try to talk to me, okay? Just this is all gonna work out.
Calm down, baby. Calm down.
So what he told us is that you guys were back over behind the marathon, and you try.
Calm down.
You gotta breathe. Long as we're breathing, we're all right. All right. Okay. He said that you guys were arguing, and you tried to get out of the car, and he pulled you back in.
Right.
Did that happen? What's by your braids? Okay.
He has nothing in the back. He snatched them out.
Okay. And then he said you guys drove over to like by the Culvers up on University.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is that where? What happened there? Nothing.
Calm down. He has to be able to hear you clearly, baby.
That's when he spit in my face. He choked me out. Oh my God.
So it was at the Culvers where he spit on where everything happened. That's where he started to. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, you making your daughter freak out, man. You making her freak out, bro. Did you hear me? You making her freak out.
I didn't do this.
She having a hard time. They're gonna have to call the ambulance here. Even if it wasn't, you need to calm down.
I'm still going to jail, Chriso.
That's hey.
Chriso.
Doesn't mean you'll be charged.
Chriso.
I'm telling you, Mr. Crawford. I'm trying to be very patient with
I
you.
don't care. You can kill me now.
And there it is. This is what I need people to understand. Just because he was arrested for it, and even if he's charged for it, does not mean he's going to be convicted of it. There's a difference between being charged, being arrested, and being convicted. He can go to court and they can find out that this is something different and it can be dismissed. And people can go get paperwork saying, oh, they were charged with this, they were arrested for this, and then all of a sudden assume that this is what this person did. But what you need to look at is if they are convicted of it. Because it's very easy to look at a situation and out of one point in time, make a decision what you think is happening and not really understand what's happening. See, everybody is focused on what's going on with this girl, but ain't nobody focused on this woman that's standing up here that's saying all this stuff that then is saying that she don't know her like that and is not willing to take her to a hospital. No one's listening to that. I'm not saying that something didn't happen between the dad and the daughter, whatever the case is going on. I don't know what's going on there. But what I'm saying is people need to be careful when they start listening to certain things. And if you don't live in the United States and you don't understand how the law works, yes, you can be arrested for anything. You can be charged with anything. But that does not mean that you are convicted. And even if it is dismissed, it still is going to stay and show on your record until you get it expunged. So understand that. Before everybody start making their decisions, understand that, nothing is perfect. There are no perfect situations. And before we start assuming what we think we know, we need to pay attention to everything that's going on. And even when we see everything that's going on from the standpoint of the police, we didn't see everything that was going on the day before. We don't know who she's hanging out with. We don't know what's we don't know anything except for what she's sort of saying because she's hysterical with this other lady who already claims she don't know them like that, but yet you're talking as if you do, but yet you're not willing to take her to the hospital. And then what the dad is saying. So this is something that people need to understand and be careful of, because it's very easy. It's very easy to say, oh, this person did this and oh, that person did that and they did this and they did that. Just because they have charges, just because they've been arrested, does not mean that they are going to be convicted, does not mean that they are guilty. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not going to do all of that, but it's not going to, you don't need extra stuff on what you're going for.
Crystal, wasn't me.
I heard you.
No, but you still taking me in, though, bro.
That was told from the beginning.
Hey, listen. Can you talk to your suit?
He's right there.
Can I talk to your suit?
No, you can't.
Crystal, hey, look. Hey, please don't take me for my goddamn baby. Crystal, it wasn't me, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't care what you do to me, Crystal. I don't care what you do to me, Crystal.
Why don't you have her take her down to the hospital? I'll give her some time to calm down. Go down there, get it verified. At this point, we can just take him into custody. Take him over to the jail and have him sit there with our preliminary until we can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
If you don't have any, if there's no issue with that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's just do that.
Okay.
So are you good with that?
Yeah, I'll give Maria a call, let her know.
That's what we're going to do, and then
see if we can get her to calm down.
And that way we can get it blocked out. Because right now she's So
He just put that in the back. I'm gonna just need to put the seatbelt on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because if it started and we started the battery, the main, you see what I'm saying? So it's still ours.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right. Gotcha.
But I'll talk to her.
Yes.
Help me!
Hey, turn around, please.
Help me!
Put your knees forward.
Help me! I'm not okay, bro.
All right.
I'm not okay, bro. Sir, Crystal, listen,
On
bro.
the other side and hand me the.
It wasn't me!
You're making your daughter freak out, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Y'all still gonna take me.
Calm down.
How you doing, sir? No. Mary, help me! Mary, I'm going to jail! Mary!
Yeah, let's get her out of here.
Why are you doing that to her? You know what you did, man.
Don't cause a scene like that, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Hey, Super!
Hey, stop.
Crystal, it wasn't me, bro.
Turn around and sit back.
Crystal, it wasn't me.
Silence, man. Silence. You're upsetting your daughter. Stop. You're upsetting your daughter. You're upsetting her, man. Stop.
It
I
wasn't
just told you
me.
you're freaking your daughter out. I just told you that.
I know.
I just told you
It
that.
wasn't me.
If you care about it, then you
Can I
wouldn't
talk
do
to him?
all of that. No.
Man, Tango.
You already knew what was going on. Calm down. You got to calm down, baby. You got to calm down. It's okay. Calm down.
Okay. Yeah. Right now, all we have is that they were behind the marathon and he grabbed her by her hair and pulled her back in. So
So we'll see.
I'm going to take her to the hospital.
Can you stay inside with her?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, okay, so at this point, it looks like the only thing that happened behind the marathon was she tried to get out of the truck and he grabbed her by her hair and pulled her back in. It was hard enough to pull her braids out. Then they went from there up to the Culvers on University, and that's where he choked her.
I'm scared, Crystal.
Scared of
I'm
what?
scared my baby will get raped, Crystal. Listen,
She
they had
won't.
my daughter for 2 hours last night. 3 hours last night. I don't know how long she was gone, bro. I don't know what the fuck they told her.
Where were you
I
at
don't know what they got on, bro.
Where were you at when she
I
was
was at
gone?
home, bro. Crystal,
Why didn't you call the police?
I started to, Crystal. Crystal, I started to, bro.
Why
I'm
didn't
telling
you?
you right now, Crystal.
What made you stop to call the police?
Because I'm talking with that girl. I'm talking with Takara. Crystal, I am so fucking scared right now.
Scared of what?
That my daughter's gonna have something's gonna happen to her, Crystal. Yes.
Nothing will happen to her.
Bro, you don't know these niggas like I know these niggas, bro. Crystal, you don't know these niggas like I know these niggas, Crystal. What's my charge?
When I get down there, I'm gonna call him and see exactly what it is.
Chris,
I'm listening.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. So, just by her word alone. And I'm telling you, it's not me as her father, bro. Huh?
So let me tell you.
Do that, bro.
So listen. Just on her word alone that's what's got you arrested. And it's not like she's just saying that she doesn't have any marks and stuff like that. So listen to me. So with that being said, you're going to go to jail. Doesn't mean you're going to be convicted of it, because you have to go to court.
Mr. Crenshaw, I can't. Mr. Crenshaw, they don't take anything on my house. They don't blame my goddamn child. They might kill a Crenshaw. These the type of niggas that's over there. Oh my God.
I told you, hey.
Crenshaw, you gotta go get her.
Crenshaw, she's getting help. There's 2 officers there right now, and my supervisor. Can you stop, please?
Yeah, bro.
Wow. I mean, what is that? What is there to say about that? I mean, that man quite obviously didn't know what he was talking about, because this is inconsistencies. When you're talking, it's inconsistent, and that's the first time to spot that you're telling a lie.
I mean, he said he pulled her. She tried to get out the car. She was talking slick. He pulled her back in. He pulled her braids out. So then, okay, we have to understand what it's like to pull somebody's braids out, because there's 2 ways that you can see it. You can see it as he pulled her braid out and he pulled her hair out with her braid.
Yeah.
Or she had loose braids and he pulled her hair and one of her braids came out. Her hair wasn't pulled, but the braid comes out. So there's 2 ways of, where that is. One is definitely abusive. The other one is you're trying to stop her from something, and the closest thing you have is her hair, and you pulled her back. Or you pulled her by, you pulled her by her shirt got caught up in her braids. Her braids are probably all the way down her back. Like, I'm not making excuses, but I'm just saying that things are not always as cut and dry as people like to make them seem. And it sounds to me, the way he's naming people, it sounds like there could be some gang activities or people that she's hanging around with, because she is 15, that he's not liking her to be around. It could be some of that. Now, did she get roughed up or whatever the case? Yeah, probably. Now, she said she had a bite on her cheek, but nobody said anything about a bite mark. I didn't hear her say nothing about a bite mark. The lady had said something about a bite mark, which they're going to take her. If there's a bite mark, they're going to take her to the hospital and they can do a DNA test to see who bit her. So that's not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is a perfect example of how people jump up and want to condemn someone because of charges that they see that they have. And just like the police officer said, just because you're charged with it doesn't mean you're convicted of it. They have to take him because she has bruises, period. Because she has a bruise or a mark, they have to take him, period. It doesn't matter. That's just 9 times out of 10, that is what they're going to do, just because they don't know what happened. The fact that this didn't even happen the same day, it happened the day before or the day before that, and she's this hysterical, is kind of strange too. Because if it happened the same day, that's when you would have called. If you were with this lady, why does she wait till the day after the next to call? It just doesn't. There are a lot of things that don't line up in this situation. And if anybody thinks that a teenager will not say something to get their parent out of the way so they can do something else that they want to do, you are wrong. There are teenagers out there that will tell half-truths and let things go a certain way just so the parent that's sitting in their way will get out the way, so they feel like now, well, with these people here, they're going to let me do what I want to do. Because remember,
Yeah,
a teenager, they're only looking for a person that's going to allow them to get away with what they want to do. They don't want the person that's going to give them the discipline. And I'm not making an excuse for whatever happened between him and her, but I'm saying that the mind of some teenagers, they want to be up under the people that are going to allow them to do what they want to do. So if there is someone that is going to allow her to run the streets and dad is not, dad is going to get in that behind, dad has to go. And I've said this before, it only takes one stupid adult to co-sign a teenager's bad behavior and they skyrocket. They
yes,
skyrocket into that bad behavior. And that is their excuse because there's an adult that told me that it was okay. You understand what I'm saying? So I
totally.
just it's a perfect example of everybody just needs to, we saw a situation. It didn't look good from his side, didn't look good from that other lady's side, didn't look, great from her side because, you would think that it just happened. That's what I thought it just happened, but it didn't, and now he has charges. And so, immediately people go, oh, well, he's charging, he's going to do this and he's an abuser and he's in this and this and that he abuses. Charged does not mean convicted.
Nope, not at all.
Charged means charged. It doesn't necessarily mean he did anything wrong. And later on, we could find out that maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was something different. Or maybe she did feel like, she had to say something. This is not something that could never happen. And I'm saying this because I've seen it. I've
Yep.
seen it. I've seen teenagers sit there and lie on their parents, get into an argument or altercation with their parents, sit there and lie on their parents and have their parents arrested just so they could go do something else with somebody else and think that somebody else was going to allow them to do something else.
Yep.
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, I
So,
I totally agree with that. And just to hit back on a point that you said about there are some teenagers that don't want, they want to be able to do whatever they want, right? So in the conscious mind, yes, they do, but in the subconscious mind, everybody likes to have rules. They like, whether they know it or not, they like to have rules to abide by. They
they
need,
like to have the stability, some type
yeah,
of stability.
they
But some of
need
these
those rules.
teenagers out here, let me tell you, some of them out here, and like I said before, this social media, this what you see on TV, this what the gangster mentality in the United States is killing our teenagers because not only are they glorifying it, but they want to participate in it at a rate that is much higher than my generation ever wanted to participate. Yeah, like we looked at these kids are actually out here doing it.
Yeah.
Like how many so-called rappers have killed each other just because, and we don't even know who they are, but they're so-called rappers all of a sudden because this gangster mentality has really taken hold of their mind. Like,
Well, and yeah, and that's why I can't stand, right, and that hence, right. So let's jump back to Kendrick Lamar, right? He's trying to change that kind of hip hop, kind of gangster vibe, because he's not a gangster.
yeah,
He's just
yeah,
an artist. He's an artist.
yeah. And see how many people hated him. And you got to ask yourself, why did you hate the
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar? Why? Because
yeah.
he didn't have women up there looking like, they were,
Because he wasn't
hoeing
calling people
around or whatever.
bitches. Yeah,
Right,
he
because
wasn't
he
calling
wasn't
bitches.
calling people out their name, because he wasn't had his pants sagging and doing all types of stuff that encouraged negative behavior. That's why you didn't like it. What was the real reason why you didn't like it?
Exactly.
Like, people got to ask themselves this. But I don't know what the situation was before. I know there are a couple of flags that came up with me with this situation, but I just want to like I said, point this out because this is a perfect example. People see things and they hear things about people and they automatically want to jump on that bandwagon and say, oh yeah, this and it's like, yeah, charges, okay, they can have a list of charges. That's what police do usually. They're not going to give you one charge. It's very rare that if you get arrested, you're going to get one charge. Because what the police know is what you don't. That even if nothing sticks, the more they give you, the more chances you have to something stick. For anything, let me tell you, what he's going to walk away with anything, would be a resisting arrest because he's yelling and screaming. If they couldn't get anything else, they will get, if they couldn't get the child endangerment, the neglect, they'll get resisting arrest. Resisting arrest is that charge they give everybody for everything. Oh, you were yelling at the cop. Oh, they told you to stop and you weren't listening. Resisting. Oh, you were running. Resisting. Like, that is what they do. They run you a whole bunch of charges. But does that mean necessarily that that's what you're doing? No, those are just charges. Now you got to go to court. Now you got to get a lawyer. Now the judge has to make it, has to make a decision, gets to hear your side, gets to hear their side, and they get to make a decision on what they feel like happened in this situation.
Yep.
So, and I just think this is a perfect timing for this because, there's a lot of that going around right now where people want to talk about other people and they want to say, oh, they did this and they did that. And I don't see any convictions. Do you? I don't see any convictions. Charges are not convictions. Charges are charges. You get charged and then you go to court and then you either get convicted or it gets dismissed. That's it.
That's it. And you're speaking. The reason why I'm going quiet is because you're speaking absolute sense.
I mean, I'm just saying that's people, they say a lot about it, but you know what? Maybe sometimes we just need to sit back and
Yep.
Because we don't know the whole story. We just know what we saw. We don't know the whole story.
Exactly, and that's the whole point, Steph, isn't it? We don't know.
It is
everything. All we know is body cam footage that we're watching on YouTube,
exactly.
which is apparently an entertainment platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know the whole story. We don't know what happened afterwards. We don't know what happened before. We don't know what happened in the interim. We don't know. All I know is that grabbing somebody, especially and I don't mean this to sound in any way racial or anything like that, but especially when we're talking about weaves, right? It normally comes down to black women, right? Okay, grabbing somebody's hair isn't cool.
No,
it's not. It's not cool.
No,
it's not a good thing to do. And I've had to witness that myself. And I know there's been people in side chat. When I say witness myself, I wasn't the one grabbing the hair, but I've witnessed my own mother having to go through that, being grabbed by her hair, and she's white, right? But so and
see for if it's her extensions, her braids, guess what? She don't feel that because that's not her. It's braided in, but depending on if it's loose, you can grab a braid out and it just slide right out.
Oh, well,
I mean, it could be. When I take my braids out, I can literally pull my braids out without even having to unravel them. Sometimes, depending on how long I've had them in. Like if they're very loose, I can just take them out. So, like I said, context is very important as well. Like if he pulled her hair and there's a bald spot in her head, yes. But if he grabbed her, like she's trying to get out, he's grabbing her by her back and she has braids all down her back and he's trying to grab her by her shirt and pulled her braids because the braids are on her back and one of her braids came out because they were loose. That's different. Like that's what people have to understand. Like you have to understand the context of what's going on. Like because as soon as you say somebody grabbed their braids, you immediately think they pulled their hair out, their real hair, not just the extension that they have in their hair.